In the next scene, we see our boy running through the forest. After running for a while, Helmet is able to find Dino. Our boy saw Dino lying on the ground. Helmet quickly rushed to meet the boy. Our boy looked around the area to see if Fascio was hiding. Helmet did not sense the assassin in the area. Our boy already expected this. He knew that Fascio would go after the others the moment he left them. Helmet realized that he had to take Dino back immediately. When our boy placed his hand on Dino's body, he was surprised to see that Dino was not injured. Helmet tapped the boy and asked him to wake up. He told Dino that they have to return to the camp immediately. The moment our boy said this, he saw something shocking. The color of Dino's eyes had changed. Helmet was quite shocked to see this. He did not understand what was happening. Dino's veins popped out and the boy began to scream in pain. The boy rose up by himself and his body began to increase in size. He slowly tore his clothes. Helmet quickly stepped back when he saw what was happening to Dino. Our boy immediately recognized the energy in Dino's body. Helmet realized that Fascio gave Dino demonic energy. He never expected that the assassin would resort to using demonic energy. Demonic energy is a pure berserk energy. If unrefined demonic energy is injected into an ordinary human, the pure human energy and the demonic energy will clash until they annihilate each other. The human body will inevitably stop working once all the energy is exhausted. After Dino had fully transformed, the boy stood in front of Helmet. His body had now completely changed and he looked like the Hulk. Helmet was shocked to see his teammate's new form. He carefully placed his hand on his sword. Dino, who seemed to have lost his mind, stared at Helmet with a terrifying set of eyes. After staring at our boy for a while, Dino rushed to attack him. Helmet quickly drew his sword when he saw the boy coming. When Dino closed the gap between Helmet and himself, he tried to punch our boy. Fortunately, Helmet was able to block the attack with his sword. Dino was still able to send Helmet flying with his punch. While Helmet was still moving back, Dino rushed to attack him. When he got close to our boy, he stretched out his hand and tried to grab him. While trying to grab Helmet, the boy smashed the ground with his fist. Helmet was able to dodge this attack by jumping. When our boy landed on the ground, he took a look at the boy. Although Dino took in a significant amount of demonic energy, it only transformed him into a humanoid monster. Helmet did not see any difficulty in killing Dino. Our boy did not know what to do because he did not want to kill Dino. While Helmet was thinking, Dino screamed and released some waves of demonic energy. The moment the waves were released, Helmet's seed of darkness began to resonate with it. Our boy was shocked to see this. He did not understand what was happening. When the waves went away, the seed of darkness became calm again. Our boy placed his hand on his chest. He realized that his seed of darkness is reacting to pure demonic energy in the air. While he was on the ground, Helmet took a look at Dino. He also looked at his chest. An idea emerged in our boy's head thanks to his seed of darkness. While Helmet was looking at him, Dino rushed to attack him. When Dino got close to our boy, he used his fist to attack him. Helmet was able to block the attacks. Dino began to attack our boy more fiercely. Unfortunately for him, Helmet was able to match his speed and block each one of his attacks. The Hulk Dino became more enraged when he saw this. He tightened his fist and attacked our boy at a frightening speed. The attack got close to Helmet's face. Unfortunately for Dino, his opponent is Helmet. Our boy easily dodged the attack by moving to the side. Dino's hand hit the cliff behind Helmet. The moment his punch landed on the cliff, it broke it apart. Dino looked up when he saw that he was under the shadow of something. The moment Dino was distracted, our boy activated his vis. He used his sword to cut Dino in the leg. The boy's leg went down and he screamed out in pain. Helmet assured the boy that he would take him out later. He asked Dino to meditate while he is buried under the stones. Dino watched as the cliff fell on him. A loud sound echoed throughout the area. When the cliff fell, the area was covered in dust. As the dust slowly cleared up, Helmet found Dino in a rubble. Our boy went down on his knees to check the boy's condition. He placed his hand on Dino's head. The moment our boy placed his hand on Dino's head, he closed his eyes and activated his seed of darkness. Helmet used his seed of darkness to slowly take away the demonic energy in Dino's body. Our boy thought of this idea when he realized that the seed of darkness was capable of absorbing demonic energy. Although Dino had a lot of demonic energy in him, it was much weaker than the demonic energy that was in the Forest of Roots. Our boy felt relieved because he could easily burn the energy with his vis. As Helmet slowly absorbed the demonic energy, Dino's body slowly began to transform back to his normal self. When our boy was done absorbing the energy, Dino's body completely returned back to normal. After absorbing the energy, Helmut closed his eyes and used his fist to burn some of the demonic energy. When our boy opened his eyes, he realized that he still had a lot of energy to burn. Helmut was not worried because he knew that the energy was weak and he can easily burn it over time. Our boy was relieved that Fascio was not in the area. It would have been hard for him to fight both Dino and Fascio. Since Dino was already fine, Helmut decided to take him back to the camp. While trying to pull his teammate out, Helmut asked Dino to put himself together. He told the boy that they are in a dire situation and they need to head back to the camp. While trying to pull Dino out, Helmut saw something shocking. The ground began to break apart. Our boy realized that there was a lot of impacts from the fight. He immediately understood that he and Dino have ruined the ground. Before Helmut could do anything, the ground broke apart. The scene shifts and we see Asuka, Andro and James standing side by side. James asked the Mad Dog about the amount of time Helmut has spent. Asuka asked James to forget about Helmut. He told the boy that they need to focus because the fight is about to start. The moment the Mad Dog said this, we see Fascio step out of the forest. When Fascio came out of the shadows, James turned to see him. He told Asuka that Fascio is the person who kidnapped Dino. Asuka asked James to pay attention to his front. He told James that he needs to focus in order to not mess up their plan. Before Helmut went to save Dino, he and the boys tried to come up with a plan. Our boy explained to the group that Fascio's stealth skills are on another level. He told them that it is not possible for humans to detect the assassin. Asuka was surprised to hear this. He asked Helmut if it is possible for them to handle such a skilled assassin. In order to counter Fascio, Helmut explained to the boys that they need to stand side by side to cover each other. Our boy believed that this method was effective because it allows the boys to watch all three directions at the same time, and they can also counter Fascio's attacks too. Helmut told the Mad Dog to use his plan if the need arises. The scene shifts and we are taken back to the present. Fascio pointed his finger at the boys and counted them. He told the boys that even though Helmut is not with them, there are now 4 people left. James was shocked to hear this. The boy turned around and asked if Dino is dead. Asuka was annoyed to see how James behaved. He asked the boy if he is going to believe everything that their enemy says. Upon seeing how bold the Mad Dog was, Fascio was able to deduce that he is Asuka. He realized that James and Andro are the ones who are nobles. Fascio greeted the boys and introduced himself as Fascio the Entertainer. He told them that he came to hunt them down because they made a wrong friend. Fascio explained to the boys that although he wants to kill Helmut, it will be difficult for him to kill 2 nobles. He told them that he does not like to take unnecessary risks. The assassin told James and Andro that he has a proposal for them. He asked the 2 boys to assist him in dealing with the commoner among them. He assured them that he would let them go if they deal with Asuka. The 2 boys were shocked to hear this. Fascio told the boys that they finally have an opportunity to deal with the commoner who has been a nuisance in the swordsmanship department. He told them that they can simply say that Asuka died while fighting the assassin alone. He assured them that they will receive convincing injuries that will help them avoid suspicion. James and Andro became quiet when they heard this. Asuka became nervous when he saw how quiet the boys were. He could not believe that James and Andro might actually believe Fascio's lie. The Mad Dog asked the boys to not do anything stupid. He told them that Fascio is trying to fool them. Asuka did not like the fact that the boys were quiet. He asked them to respond to him. With a stern look on his face, James told the Mad Dog that his head is much clearer than it has ever been. Asuka was surprised to hear this. Andro smiled when he heard what James said. James raised his sword and told Fascio that there is no swordsman stupid enough to abandon his own comrade. The redhead told the assassin that they will defeat him and they will all return alive. Fascio was annoyed to hear this. The assassin realized that he should have never tried to reason with the blockheads of the swordsmanship department. The assassin went down and told the boys that he will bury all of them. Upon seeing that Fascio had taken a stance, Asuka warned the boys that the assassin is about to attack. He asked them to stay focused. The moment he said this, Fascio disappeared into the air in front of him. Asuka was shocked to see this. James was shocked to see that Fascio actually disappeared. Asuka asked the boy to focus. He reminded him that Fascio is hiding his presence and not his body. He told James that they can take on Fascio if they maintain their current positions. The boys looked around carefully. After waiting for a while, James and Andro began to breathe heavily. The swords in their hands were also shaking. James did not understand why Fascio was not attacking. Asuka explained to the boy that Fascio wants them to break their focus. He asked James to never let his guard down. James did not like the fact that Fascio was toying with them. While James was talking to Asuka, Fascio appeared before him and tried to attack him. Fortunately, James was able to block the attack. Fascio jumped back when James blocked his attack. Andro immediately called out to James when he heard the sound of his sword. James told the boy that he is fine. While he was in the air, Fascio told James that he is the weak link in the group. He told the boy that he will eliminate him first. The moment the assassin said this, Andro turned to James. He asked the boy to hold on tight. The moment Andro turned to James, Fascio appeared in front of him. Andro was horrified to see the assassin in front of him. Fascio rushed to attack him. The boy was barely able to block the attack. Fascio was able to land a hit on him. The assassin stepped back after landing the attack. James called out to Andro when he heard the sound of his sword. Asuka was annoyed to see what was happening. He did not like the fact that Fascio was simply toying with them. When he landed on the ground, the assassin told the boys that their skills are very disappointing for students of the swordsmanship department. The entertainer was annoyed to see that he would not enjoy his hunt. The assassin raised his blade and told the boys that he is about to speed the fight up. He asked them not to break easily. The moment he said this, Fascio cut Asuka on his shoulder at a crazy speed. The mad dog was not able to react to Fascio's speed. Fascio began to attack the boys at a frightening speed. He made several cuts on their body. The boys tried to react to the attacks, but they were not good enough. As the sunlight slowly came into sight, we see the boys covered in blood and injuries. While looking at them from a tree, Fascio laughed at them. He told them that they finally looked like praise. The boys could not respond. They were too tired and injured. Asuka pulled himself together and told Fascio that he is not enjoying himself to the fullest. He told the assassin that he will regret it if he ends the fight early. With a confident smile on his face, Asuka asked Fascio to let Andro and James go. He told the assassin that he can give him another level of thrill. Asuka explained to Fascio that he cannot use his full strength if he has to carry 2 dead weights. Guys, we have come to the end of our video. If you guys want part 35 of this recap, let me know in the comments section. Don't forget to like and smash that subscribe button for more recaps. See you guys later.